A man from Kent is facing extradition to Portugal for a crime he was cleared of 17 years ago. Graham Mitchell, who's from Canterbury, is wanted by the Portuguese authorities for the attempted murder of a German tourist. Well, in his first interview since he was arrested earlier this month, Graham Mitchell has spoken to our Home Affairs correspondent Danny Shaw.
Graham Mitchell, here with his wife Laura, is facing a legal nightmare that he never expected. A fortnight ago, he was arrested by police at the request of the authorities in Portugal. His alleged crime, attempted murder. What Graham can't understand is why the Portuguese want him to stand trial when he was cleared of the offence by a court 17 years ago.
We're terrified, I'm terrified, my wife's terrified. Our life's been turned upside down and inside out. Nothing's the same. Every waking moment is a constant worry. You know, it's getting back to like it was when I first came back from Portugal. You know, everything is it's hell on earth.
Which way do you think it'll go?
Graham and his friend Warren Tozer outside court in Portugal in 1995. The two friends have been on holiday in the Algarve when they were arrested on suspicion of trying to kill Andre Yerling. The young German man was left paralysed from the waist down after falling over a 12-foot wall. It was a high-profile case which featured on BBC One. During the trial, cameras were allowed into the courtroom. They filmed as the defendants waited in the dock for the verdict. When the judge summed up the case and read out her decision, there was huge relief. Graham and his friend had spent a year in jail and faced a long prison term if convicted. They were given back their passports and allowed to leave the country. It brought back painful memories for Graham when he watched the programme again. Laura, too, was visibly upset. So why are the Portuguese seeking Graham Mitchell's extradition? The paperwork doesn't make it clear. If there is new evidence for a retrial, it hasn't been revealed. Perhaps it's simply a dreadful mistake.
This man has already been prosecuted for this, that the trial came to an end, was thrown out, that he returned home and got on with his life, and that we shouldn't now upset all that by opening up charges on the same facts again.
Graham Mitchell's case will be dealt with here at Westminster Magistrates Court. But the European Arrest Warrant scheme gives our courts little discretion over extradition requests from abroad, which is why there's a real possibility Graham Mitchell may be sent back for trial to Portugal. Danny Shaw, BBC News, Central London.